Goh's dream of catching Mew is a huge goal to have, and it's clear that he's getting closer and closer to achieving it, one step at a time. He catches new Pokémon to get closer to Mew, he completes more Project Mew trial missions to get closer to Mew, but is there anything else he could be doing to get even closer to catching Mew? I think I've found a way to get Goh closer to catching Mew that involves the development of both Goh and a past travelling companion in a manner that fits perfectly into Pokémon journeys. But before I jump into explaining my thoughts, we're just over 5,000 subscribers away from 50,000. That is insane, so I would really appreciate you guys smashing the subscribe button if you enjoy. It helps me out so much. So, without further ado, let's get straight into my thoughts. In Pokémon Journeys episode 96, which featured the return of Sophocles, something in particular really stood out to me. At the start of the episode, Sophocles didn't really say much at all about their friends in Alola, apart from one very specific thing. He flat out said that Kiawe is super excited to battle Goh again in the future, after their previous battle earlier in the series. Now I don't know about you guys, but normally when something incredibly random and specific is brought up like that, I immediately think that it's being used to foreshadow or set up a future event, a future battle between Goh and Kiawe. So then I started thinking about the possibility of that happening, how it would be set up, how it would go down, what the effects of it would be. And then I realised, in the Sun and Moon series, Kiawe's dream is to be the island kahuna of Akala Island, just like his grandfather was. And at the end of the series, Kiawe began training under Olivia, the current island kahuna, so that he could work his way up to becoming the island kahuna himself. This is critical to remember. So, another character whose path was set into motion at the end of the Sun and Moon series was Sophocles, who was heading to the Moss Deep Space Center in Hoenn to get closer to his dream of being an astronaut. And in Pokémon Journeys, an episode was based on that, showing Sophocles getting closer to this dream at the Space Center. So it's clear that Pokémon Journeys has the intention of showing off past characters getting closer to their dreams. Sophocles is all the proof we need, and that is where Kiawe fits in. Because of the existence of the Sophocles episode, it seems very possible, if not likely, that we could get an episode for Kiawe, focusing on him training under Olivia to be the next island kahuna. Goh and Kiawe have an established rivalry and friendship after they battled in the past. And now Kiawe has explicitly stated that he wants to battle Goh again. I don't think that was some random throwaway line. So I think we're gonna get an episode showing Kiawe temporarily taking the role of Island Kahuna from Olivia as part of his training to show off his development towards his dream. I think that Goh will have a grand trial battle against Kiawe as a way to show Kiawe's training and development, and as a way to show how far Goh has developed too since the start of Journeys. And I think after using everything he learned from Ash throughout the series, Goh will defeat Kiawe and win the Grand Trial, and that is where Mew comes into it. At the end of every Grand Trial, the Tapu Guardian of that island appears in the sky to bless the trial. And also at the end of Grand Trials, the winner is offered a selection of Z crystals to choose between. After Goh wins, I think he'll choose the Psychic type Z crystal, the Psychium Z, and will explain that he chose the Psychic one because he thinks it will get him closer to understanding and thus catching Mew, because Mew is a Psychic type Pokemon. Then, I think that Goh's Psychium Z will transform into the Munium Z, Mew's exclusive Z crystal, similar to how Ash's Electrium Z was transformed into a Pikachunium Z. Maybe Tapu Lele or all of the Island Guardians together could be the ones to use their powers and turn the Psychium Z into the Munium Z. Goh would have this special, one-of-a-kind Z crystal that would link him to Mew in a stronger way than ever, and would take him so much closer to understanding and thus catching Mew. The Munium Z is one of the very few Z crystals that were never shown in the anime, so I think this is the perfect way to fix it. It means that Goh's experiences in Alola would mirror Ash's experiences in Alola, getting closer to their dream through grand trials, the Island Guardians, and a brand new Z Crystal. It would showcase Kiawe's development by showing him reaching new heights in his training with Olivia to be an Island Kahuna. And generally, it just sounds like a super fun, exciting, and feasible episode that Pokemon Journeys could definitely do. The way that Goh and Kiawe's friendship and rivalry was established and then randomly mentioned completely out of the blue 60 episodes later really makes me think that it's all building up to something big, something like the predictions that I just explained. And if I'm right, I cannot wait to see it happen. So, there we have it. Those were my thoughts on a possible episode that could bring back Kiawe, showcase his development, and bring Goh closer to his goal of catching Mew. Let me know your thoughts on my theory in the comments below, and of course, be sure to like and subscribe too. Help us get closer to 50,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next one.